Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Iron Sheik 84, here for another faction feud of Raw Power. Yeah, it's, what is it? It's like the, hold on, like, no dimples on my back, but there you go, there's my back flex for y'all. There you go. But yeah, I went out last night for a little bit. Didn't really feel much like streaming. But yeah, I got nothing going on. I'm not gonna go grocery shopping just yet. So I figured, hey, I'll hop on for a couple minutes. Stream a bit, and then kind of go from there. So yeah, let's boot up BlueStacks and do some feuding. Go. Alright, let's get going. Oh yeah, I guess I know I usually show this off or whatever, so my faction did max the faction portion of it. Unless anybody feels like donating for polls, which I always tell people not to save their money for themselves. I did not get Raquel in the two polls that I did with the $5 weekend weekly step thingy or whatever it is. I don't have Tori Wilson, and then I don't have Piper, and I don't have EO, so I wasn't gonna feud for 24 hours straight to make up the deficit for 3 million here. So it is what it is. I'm gonna be what I'm at, and then as far as like the war score goes, I actually did max this last night, which I was kind of shocked about because I can't fill a line on this thing. Let's see, this is so I've switched it around a little bit, but this is pretty much the line that I was running. So as you can see here, no EO Sky, no Piper, so I did that, and then like I said, no Fitness Guru, Tori, or Raquel there. So I pretty much I did all my bonus matches. Not much else going on here. So that's pretty much what I've been running. Like it's been working fine for me. Matches have gone decently quick. Searching for an active thing. So for y'all out there, has anybody gotten lucky and pulled Raquel? Let's see, Iron Sheik 84 versus Big Roberto. Yeah, have you all maxed? For those of you who are on, anybody here, have you maxed? Did you get anything good out of it? So I wasn't close enough on LA Knight to unlock him, and the few people that I need to be able to, that I could actually unlock in shards, I'm like still nowhere close to doing it, of course, so. I think this is gonna end up being another weekend where I end up with jack shit, but whatever. Yeah, just showing this really quickly. So 960 2000 on Raquel. I need what 255 more for Piper, 520 for Io, 210 for Tori, and then 130 for Miss Rhea Ripley here. And yeah, like I said, the likelihood of I'm just saying, not a negative person. The likelihood of getting him through shards is gonna be pretty fucking slim. I mean, the only way that I could see myself doing this is let's see, here, where are those bags so I can refer back to them. Seriously, like not one of these has a bag that I could... Oh, here we go. So, the only way that I could do this is if I somehow do like, what is it, 2 or 3, I forget what it was. Did I say it was like 130 away from Rhea? So if I were to somehow get 40 shards out of the bags in some way, shape, or form, and then I'm able to cash in all 5 of the medals, which I don't know if I can even do that without, you know, spending money, which I'm not going to do, then maybe I could have Rhea Ripley by the end of the weekend. But again, likelihood of that happening is pretty slim. I mean, like I said, that's kind of what happens when you don't do pulls. It is what it is. Piper here. This right here. And then we're going to hit this right here. Yay, victory. Again, just kind of like just doing this to help out my faction, and also I hadn't seen y'all's lovely usernames in a week or two, so I figured, I was like, hey, oh, come on, show off the goods, and then kind of go my, you know, and then head out, eat some samples at Costco, and buy my groceries for the week. Also, I quit being lazy. I also quit being lazy, and I got around to updating my alert box. So I actually had a follow yesterday. So I know it was yesterday off stream. A Broken Lesnar, thank you very much for the follow. All right. Come on. Blue stacks, yeah. Hey, Quail Man, what's up? Yeah, a good Vader would be nice. Well, I mean, but it also, it turns into one of those things that, like, you know, when meta shifts, like, you know, every good character at some point, you know, ceases to not be so good. Restate Gaming, good morning. Yeah, well, that's one of the other things, too, is that I kind of tell people there's no, fucking course. And watch. Now the AI is not gonna, like, not gonna cascade one fucking time. Oh, Arquils, thank you very much for the follow. Here's the thing. I don't have EO, so like it's hard for me to be unbiased here. So here's the thing. Like I know people say like, oh, Liv, you know, it's like that loses a step. You know, like going to 6-star or whatever in the new meta. Look, she still does plenty of damage. Okay, so the only difference is that instead of having to do like 3 loops to beat somebody, you're having to do 6 or whatever. So, I mean, I still think she's extremely viable to use. So, you know, like that's what it is. My La Familia plate is on Dork Jr. and since I don't have the strap pass, like I can only have it on one, and so I kind of I've left it on him so far. But yeah, EO's amazing though, so I mean, like, you can't really go. I mean, in my opinion, you really can't go wrong with either. And Doc Holiday, good morning. I don't know much is going on. I just figured I was like, so it's 10:20 right now. So this morning, like, I got up and I figured I was like, I'll stream for a little bit. Had breakfast, had a cup of coffee, all that good stuff, and then I'm going to go do my usual Costco and you know, Sam's runs and stuff like that, and take my lovely mama out for a bit. And I figured I was like, hey, you know, like I'll just hop on. It's like I said, that was around, like I said, I decided to get on around 10. So what, I've been streaming for like 20 minutes now. I'll be on for maybe like another hour, depending on how it goes. And then, yeah, and then go get ready and head out. Yeah, EO, for those who have EO, I mean, like, look, definitely, like I said, she, as soon as I get her at some point in time, I'm definitely moving her up. So she does get, like, you know, the thumbs up for me. And also, it's one of those things too, you know, the newer characters tend to be, what is it, like, they tend to be bonus CSS characters more so than the older ones. So, I don't know, that's also a big factor to me every single time that, like, when I want to move somebody up. So, like, what is it? taking a look at this. So I mean, like, it's not like y'all don't get it or whatever, but like, take a look at this. So Io's a bonus character. Super Stacy's a bonus character. You know, like, that's another hard one to get. Liv is another hard one. This, you know, she's another hard one. Piper, I know they gave away, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's the bonus characters here, and then in the tour itself. Yeah. So the limited tours, so like any damage control. So I mean, I'm lucky I have Bailey, otherwise I'd be SOL. Well, Bailey and Dakota, otherwise I'd be SOL. And then on hard mode, it's Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, Rowdy. So you know, like, it's you know, it's always, like I said, it's always the harder to get ones to move up. So you know, and then it tends to be the newer, harder to get ones as well. So that's just throwing that out there as you know, as kind of like a basis to move off of. Max the feuds early this morning trying to get those yeah, so like I recently cleaned up like a bunch of my loot. I pretty much only I kept my TP bags as, like, you know, emergency reserves, but I kind of got tired of seeing like all my tokens just sitting there, so I went ahead and just cashed a bunch of them in. So I've built up a bunch again. But since, like, you know, you have to move everybody up, like, you know, there's like 17 talent ups a week, like, you know, I'm already, like, I've already fucking run out of, well, I mean, I know it's not here, but, like, hang on, oh, here you go, we'll use Ridge as an example. Yeah, I'd already, like, run out of the cannons, you know, like, I'd run low on the Triple H mask, so, I mean, like, it's, you know, it is a pain, and plus, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't, like, I'm not gonna run out of, TP anytime soon, unless I go nuts and just move up everybody, but I don't know, like I said, I'm conservative with my moves, you know, I'm sure, what is it, like, I see here, like, you know, I know I'm at 5.83, I mean, I'm pretty sure if I really, really, really wanted to, I could get myself to 6 million in, like, what, like 10-15 minutes, however long it takes me to move people up. It's just, you know, like, I try to, like, I try to go for long-term gains rather than, like, you know, the short ones, because like, I know what'll happen is, like, for example, like, oh, I'll move this character, I'll just strap a rocket to him to 6-star, and then as soon as I do that, like, I'll get another character, and I'll be like, well, fuck, like, first of all, I shouldn't have, like, moved this person up, because now I have a better, this, you know, XYZ. And plus, this is just a me thing. Like, I also like the challenge of, like, beating somebody at a lower level. So, like, for example, like, Alexa's not bad. I don't have a drip plate, but, you know, she's not bad at all. But the thing is, like, I can infinite anybody to death with, you know, with, like, just, you know, praying to the RNG gods and kind of being smart about this setup. So, like, to me, like, I wouldn't move her up. I mean, for me, again, like I said, I wouldn't move her up because, like, I really don't have a need to. I could do it just fine at 5-star, you know, like at 5-star gold. And then same thing with, like, some of these other characters too, like, with, like, Bailey here. As long as somebody doesn't have a stun immunity, there is literally nobody I can't beat with this setup. So, I mean, could I take her to 6 stars? Sure. I mean, I don't have the shards for it, unfortunately. Yeah. You know, I'm really, really low on tech defensive shards, but, like, you know, it's also one of those things. I'd much rather move up another tech than somebody here. And I mean, like, okay, yeah, maybe it takes me like 10 minutes to beat somebody versus like 6, but I'm not looking to be top, like I said, I've had top 100 finishes in feuds and stuff before. I just I don't want to spend that much time playing. I really don't. I'd rather just like max and then play a little bit extra for fun. Maybe on, like I said, either on stream or on play a little bit extra for to help out my faction and stuff. But I don't care anymore. I really don't. Oh yeah. Also, as at LOL, Nick Mohan apparently made the rounds yesterday because I saw some. Because not only did we reject him here, I also saw a bunch of other factions talking about it on the WWE Games Universe Facebook group. So, fuck that guy. Oh yeah, like trust me, he got us too with like the whole you know he joined, didn't do much, and then left in the middle of a feud, and then tried coming back, and of course it was, oh, my brother was using my phone and he left the faction on accident, and then my phone fell in the water and I couldn't rejoin. He used that same bullshit fucking line that he uses on every single faction that he joins. And then when I told him no, that he couldn't rejoin, he proceeded to harass not only me but every single other leader in our faction. So pretty much like he got a lifetime ban. He got a lifetime ban really quickly, and also like a bunch of us were pissed. I mean, like, it was really fucking rude. I'm talking about like he not only, like I said, like just not only did he not take like no for an answer, he he made it a point to, like I said, I ended up blocking him because I was like, dude, leave me alone, and he wouldn't. And so like he actually had he had an alt account that he messaged me on, and look, like, here's the thing, like I think it's pretty shitty for somebody to do this in general, it's like, and especially for a fucking video game. He was telling me, he's like, oh, come on, you're Muslim, it's like, Allah wouldn't be happy with you doing this. And I was like, dude, like, seriously, like, you're gonna fucking use, like, you're gonna use Islam for me to, like, put you back in my faction, like, especially after, like, all the shit that you've pulled and, like, the crap that I've had to deal with, like, it's just, it was, quite annoying. Yeah, like, Yeah, and I like I was said, like I'm the last person to do that. Look, like just because like you're the same religion as me or not, like that's not gonna affect what I do or don't do. You know, like to help somebody out or or yeah, it's like trust me, like religion is like here on the bottom of my like of my how do I say? Trying to think of the right word here. Like on my checklist of whether I do or don't do something to help somebody out or whatever. Bam. To the head. Whoa. Yeah, but in general, if you've never heard the name or you ever see it come across your faction thing, yeah, Nick Mohan, never, do not, yeah, 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 yeah. Nick Mohan, do not accept, yeah, do not accept. Unless you want somebody who's gonna annoy the fuck out of you, and then not do shit, not do his part, and then like I said, just harass the fucking daylights out of you. But if you're into that, then yeah, by all means, yeah, go ahead, completely, yeah, definitely add them to your faction. Yeah, but on to good news. I don't know, for happy stuff. I watched the Barbie movie on Wednesday, and it was like, it's got a great message to it, despite what is it, Ben Shapiro says, and it was, like I said, it has a good, like I said, it has a good message in it, but also like the movie was as cheesy, as goofy, as cheesy, goofy, corny, whatever it is. I absolutely loved it. It was everything that I wanted it to be. I went in blind watching it. I didn't watch the trailers. I just knew that Ryan Gosling was in it, and I knew that Margie, what is it, like Maggie, or is it Maggie or Margie? Margot, Margot Robbie. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, like I knew they were in it. That's it. Well, man, oh, it was so enjoyable. Like I highly recommend it. Unless, like I said, if you don't like corny humor or whatever, like if that's not your thing, then you're probably not gonna like it. But I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was so good. And a bunch of people were like dressed up for the showing. Like I kind of laughed. I would have, like I don't know if I have a pink dress shirt. I mean, I could have worn that, I guess, but I didn't I saw a bunch of people dressed up, and I was like, ah, dang, I should have probably done that too. I have not seen Oppenheimer yet. I wanted to, but I also don't kind of like I don't really feel like committing 3 hours to it right now. I might just like I actually have a theater in Dallas that can do like is doing the 70 millimeter print or whatever it is. Uh, it's just one of those like I really wish it had an intermission. Like that's one of the things I love about Bollywood movies. Like when I occasionally watch one, is like people don't understand having a 5 minute break in the middle of a movie is like is like it's just so nice. You can get up, get your snacks, go use the restroom in peace, and know that you're not gonna miss a single portion of the movie. I don't know if I owned a theater, I would I would have a mandatory I would have a mandatory intermission in my showings. You left your other faction because they kept taking him back. Yeah, I just, ugh. Like I said, it's just annoying motherfucker. I do not like him at all. And if I was in a faction that kept taking him back, I would leave too. Go. Yeah, I know. What is it? I know I haven't talked about movies and stuff in a while because I'm not streaming as regularly as I used to, and I've actually watched a bunch. Like I was behind, and I caught I caught a bunch in the what is it like? Basically, like the week of July 4th, I watched a bunch, and then like I said, I watched Barbie and Oppenheimer. Like I said, Oppenheimer is gonna be like, I'll watch it eventually. But in the last like month, I watched Asteroid City, which was so great. I love Wes Anderson, and Asteroid City was like if you've seen any of Wes Anderson's movies, it was exactly what you'd expect. And then so just working my way down the list in the last 30 days. Watched Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. So obviously it wasn't as good as the original trilogy, but it was a hell of a lot better than the Crystal Skull. And then of course. Break. Yeah, Dial Destiny was fun. I watched No Hard Feelings, and that movie also gets like a 10 out of 10 from me because there's a dachshund in the movie. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, yay, dachshund. But that one was a good one. I mean, it was a little more, how do I put this? Fucking hell. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was, I thought it was going to be, like, a little raunchier, but it wasn't. I mean, not that, like, it affected, like, how much I enjoyed it, but, it's just one of those, like, I kind of went in expecting A and got B, but I mean, it was still quite good. I had a fantastic time. And then let's see, I watched Joyride. Joyride was Joyride was fun. I mean, a lot of it was funny, but it was also in a sense like, when you watch a movie and kind of like the trailer like gives away like, like 80% of the movie or whatever. Like, there were still portions of it that I really found funny, and I really liked the actresses that were in it. But like, that would be like my only complaint about it. But there was a bunch of stuff that happened in the movie I thought was really, really funny, and I enjoyed it. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning was extremely like it was just one of those movies, like, from start to finish, like, you had to pay attention and had a bunch of I don't like it's one of those things, like, it kept you engrossed in the story from start to finish. And then, of course, like, coming up to Barbie, like, I watched like I said, I watched the early access showing, enjoyed that, had a really good time, and yeah, like I said, all in all, just a really, 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 really good time. Still need to put some TP into someone. Let me just check something out. So, I mean, not that I'm gonna do it, but 3 million divided by 5,000. Yeah, that's 600 matches. There's no fucking way I was gonna do that. While my partner's finishing up. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and just let this roll. Alright, decided to take my vitamins too while I'm at it, so. Alright. Ate my multivitamins and vitamin C already, but here we go. Got some fish oil. We got some D3. So yeah. Eat your vitamins and say your prayers, ladies and gentlemen. Caught up on messages now. Does anybody have anything fun planned for the rest of their Sunday? As soon as they're done feuding? I know I said in about 45 minutes or so or whatever, I'm going to be going and doing my grocery shopping. Also, I was might take my parents out for a bit tonight. I don't know. There was a couple places I had planned on taking them that I hadn't had a chance to yet. What is it? Took my parents. I took my folks out to this burger place that I've been meaning to go to for a while because apparently they do breakfast sandwiches, but I always get like conflicting reports about like when they're open and when they're not. So like I don't want to waste my time like driving all the way up there for no reason. So I haven't had a chance to go just yet, but I took them. I took them a couple weeks ago, and I also found out they're opening up a New Haven style pizza in a city called Garland that's somewhat close to me. So I was super stoked about that. And then yeah, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with the rest of my Sunday. I might go get a massage later tonight. That actually sounds so freaking good. And then, yeah, I mean, I got a pretty simple, you know, like fun, you know, casual evening plan. I also, what is it? Costco like sent out a thing like they have a bunch of stuff on. I know they always have like their things on sale, but I saw that they that like 2 pounds of shrimp is I think it's like $4 off or something like that. Might make some shrimp Alfredo tonight. That sounds really really good, and I haven't made it in a long time. So yeah, fun times ahead for Shiki. painted the whole board. Another pin. That's kind of odd. Whatever. I know a lot of people. I know like the top people like use like the Shango curses and stuff to get from getting pinned. I don't give a fuck. I already have all the feud promoters, and I really don't give a shit about what my rank is on this stuff. I'm gonna get pinned again here. Alright. Last round, and we'll get back to feuding. Join the team. 72 mil. Yeah. I don't know, when I maxed last night, I was like it said I was like 400 or 450 or something like that. And I was kind of like, oh wow, like I can't believe I was like, I thought it was like a relatively low number that had maxed at like 12:30 Central Standard Time, because that's when that's about roughly when I did it. I don't know if it's just one of those things like, you know, people in general don't like women's feuds. I have zero issues with them, but I know they're not. I know a lot of people generally say that they do not like the women's faction feuds, mostly because I know I've talked about this before. Like, you know, it's like they don't have women that they've properly built, so they don't like the faction so they don't like the women's feuds because. And of course, you get a fucking red fucking match there. Let's see. Oh, hey. I thought China, I was about to say, I was like, oh, China's gonna dodge the bleed, and then this is gonna go another 2 or 3 rounds. There we go. Yeah, like, I don't know, I was kind of, like I said, I was kind of shocked at the fact that, like, what is it, 6.5 hours into the feud, like, I was still, like, top, like I said, I was still that high in the rankings. Considering like I barely played, because I went out for pizza, and then I took a break. I took a couple hours break to take the S2000 out. You know, it's like, especially since the weather was actually somewhat decent last night. It wasn't. It was only like what, 83, I want to say, instead of like 100 and something like it has been. So it was nice. It was nice chilling with the top down, and like grabbing pizza and going and enjoying a night out by myself for a little bit. Show up a couple pictures. Take a short break. Really? You're not gonna... Bam, bam. There we go. Pin. Yay. Show up a couple pictures recently. So this was my breakfast yesterday at Tanya's Cafe. This is huevos bailando con tu mujer. So it was scrambled eggs, tortilla strips, avocado, crema, with some pickled onions, and some black beans right there. This was my dinner last night. So that's just back there is just ground beef. But yeah, that's $1 for scale. This was a beef pepperoni, mushroom, and jalapeno slice of pizza from Serious Pizza. This was a steak I had Friday night with some scalloped potatoes and corn. And my mom made mantu for me recently. This is my favorite food of all time. So I was super stoked about it. And my mom's awesome. So I was a really happy boy whenever she made it, and it was yummy, yummy, yummy in my stomach. Let's continue feuding. Click. There we go. And there we go. Alright, last one. Thought I did. Alright, there you go. Here you go, we'll use Ronda here instead. Mix it up a little bit. Even at such a low level, I've been able to knock a bunch of people out. And there we go. Another person defeated. Not too bad. Not too bad. I kind of got pissed at myself though. I forgot to put on the feud promoters for my very, very, very first faction feud, and I was just like, ah, damn it. Here we go. An extra 75,000 points, which isn't gonna give me dick, but whatever. Wait, did I finish the rest of this? Oh, okay, well, there you go, it'll give me something to do. I thought I did the rest of these. I'm just kind of surprised I did not. Have y'all been enjoying using Shotzi so far? know, something surprising, like, I haven't seen a single person, like, literally not even one, use Shotzi during the faction feud. I mean, like, typically I see, like, you know, like, a handful here and there. Like, I'm kind of, you know, I just, kind of baffles the mind. I have no idea why nobody's using Shotzi for the faction feud. And I know that, like, it might seem hypocritical of me saying that, and the fact that, like, that I'm not, but, like, it's also because, like, I have other stronger people to use. But, you know, typically, you know, like I said, you see a couple at least. There we go. And also, it seems like Shotzi's the only, like, color turn person that I make that actually, like, breaks color turns the next turn. Like that right there. It never happens with anybody else that I use. This one's gonna be the long way, unfortunately. Three, go back to Feud. What's the other two here? I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway, but let's see, 1,600 points and 80 shards. Okay. All right, back to the Feud. Yeah, my one goal too, I guess by the end of this. So 400 was what I was hoping for. Anything past this is gonna be gravy. Sorry, Soupster. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna do 400 matches between the Flash feuds, but I think it's either I'm gonna be like right at that number, you know, right on the cusp of finishing off 800 matches, by like not this, but not the Flash feuds, but the next one, and then after that, it's just gonna be a matter of time before I get the rest of those, points, and then I will be done with Elite 21. How are you doing this fine and dandy morning, Soupster? Oh, damn it. Always an extra fucking break. Just like that. Yay! These ones should hopefully go by pretty quickly. And swipey swipey. Board. Do this. Oh, looky there. Well, I might actually lose this one. Attention. Also should have added a backup of oh, that's on me. I should have paid attention and brought a show of heart. Hold on, how much health is left? 5 million. Yeah, she's not gonna be able to do that. There we go. Right. And I'm gonna take a break to get a cold sparkling water. This one's kind of gotten warm sitting out while I finish my other one. Also, how did she gain health back? She was at 5 million and now she's at 7? Oh, and she has fucking stun immunity. Ugh. Well, whatever, but still, ugh. Bailey. Click, click. 1, 2, 1, 2. This. Yes, she is. Thank you. So I can get my loot going here. Stun for 2 turns. Bam. And of course, kick out turn 1 every fucking time. By the way, have y'all seen that that GIF or whatever of hey, almost dude, how's it going? Have y'all seen that GIF of that girl like at SmackDown checking out Bailey's rear? Oh no, I look. Here's the thing. I like Bailey. Look, Bailey is my favorite of the horsewomen. Okay, so I think she's. I'm just saying, as far as like the horsewomen go, like she's my favorite of them. She has been my favorite. I liked her when she had the hugger, the hugger. I'm trying to think of the that gimmick. That's what I can't I couldn't think of I couldn't think of the damn word. Like uh and then I like her new persona, when she went, when she kind of went like the goth, with the goth look and everything. Like I said, I think she's a fantastic wrestler. I think that like her ding dong hello stuff was incredibly enjoyable. I just like I said, she's my favorite. She's my favorite of them. If I had to rank them, and I'm talking about like in all 100%, like from as far as like wrestling ability, promos, all that stuff. Like I said, she's my number one. And the thing is that like I found the picture. It's just the person who posted it deleted it, so I can't show it on screen. Oh man, this is gonna annoy me that I can't find it. I knew it was on I remember it being on Squared Circle. Pass them on. Whatever. I can't find the damn thing. It was a funny GIF. Like I said, I think everybody here would have enjoyed it, but I can't find the damn thing. Uh, I'm gonna do this match excited. I'm gonna go grab a cold sparkling water, and I'll be right back. There we go. All right, be right back. I'm back. Hey, Ivy, how's it going? Be on for another, like, maybe 10 or 15 minutes or something like that, and then I'm gonna head out and grab groceries. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Yeah, I mean, fantastic rainy day. Yeah, well, could be worse though, right? My plans to go into the woods. Oh, boo. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I'll tell you right now. That's the one thing my mom is always happy about whenever it rains. So she's like, "Oh, my tree's got plenty of, like my tree's got plenty of, like water." And I'm like, "Yeah, but it also ruins like how I go out and do things too." So, I mean, there could be worse things in life, right? And Doc, like I said, after I get done, like sometimes, like like when I'm like roaming around Costco or something, like I'll do a match or two here and there, but like the other thing that I think of, like I said, I don't give a shit about being top 100 or whatever, but like it's also one of those things like it's 11:30 right now. I mean 11:24 if I want to be specific in Central Standard Time. So there's what 2.5 hours of feuding. Like let's just say that like I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. I just stay in feud the entire time. Is it really like, you know, like let's just say that I like rank up to top 300 or whatever, right? Am I really gonna like waste the rest of my morning and early afternoon for 25,000 points? No. I mean, again, that's that's my philosophy and outlook on it. And I mean, like, and I'm not making commentary towards anybody. Like, you know, how much time and effort and stuff people want to put in the game is their own business. And by no means am I gonna shame or tell someone how they should or shouldn't play the game. It's just like I said, the like it's just I don't have the desire or like will to want to put that much time in. Like I said, I'd rather go out. Like, you know, I'd rather take, you know, my kiddo's not with me today. But, you know, like, I'd rather take my kid out. I'd rather take my mom out. You know, like, I'd rather take him to the park and, and play, or, you know, like, take him somewhere fun for him to enjoy himself. Alright, well, my buddy Megavor's finishing up. I may as well just do the last of the... I'm going to do the last of the Shotzi tours. I'm going to do one more feud battle on stream, and then I'm going to call it, and then I'm going to go switch my shorts and grab my keys and head out the door. Go. What is that? Oh, swapping up on gems. Ugh. Alright. Drain that again. It's like I said, I don't know what it is with Shotzi. Every fucking time, like like the color turn gems actually break something. Any other character, it never fucking happens. That should be more than enough to KO her. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1,600 solo points. Haven't had your luck pulling debut characters from the prize bag. Yeah, I haven't gotten anybody. Well, I got well, the only new character that I've gotten recently is I finally got Striker KO. Oh yeah, of course. As soon as I start this, he's done. Yeah, I got Striker KO through shards from the last event. I was, what is it, like whatever the 200? Yeah, I know they were giving away like what 200 shards or whatever it was. Like I was right on the cusp of getting him, so I had zero luck in getting anybody else. So like I was just like, well, he's a great character. I want him, and I got, like I said, so I got him. So I'll build him up slowly but surely over the next, month, 2 months, or whatever. Hey, Mike Grant. Oh well, I was waiting for my partner to finish up. So it was either that or just sit there and watch me do nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna do one more. I'm doing one more. Doing one more feud, and then I'm heading out. Yes, I did. I chose the Hulk plate, and I got it legitimately. By the way, I did not get that $20. I did not get that $20 offer, and I know they said they were gonna rescind it anyway, but it I earned enough to. Yeah. I got lucky enough to be able to get a Hulk plate, so I have one. I had mine legitimately taken away. Boo. I'll swap her out with. I'll put Super Stacy back in. Go. Clickety click. There we go. Last battle of the stream. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't really like have a specific feud partner. Like I know that's like the pardon me. I know that's like the strat to go with. I mean, I'm just like, whatever. Whoever wants to join me joins me, and I'll just, I just go from there. People kind of, in my faction for the most part, we don't have a problem with people like holding up feuds. And if they can't win, they'll pass it off. Like I said, and again, I'm talking like for the most part. We have a couple, just like any faction, we have a couple that are like, oh, for the love of God, like, hurry the fuck up. But not really, like I said, not really a widespread problem. Oh yeah, Doc. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I legitimately, like I always said, I always say, like, I legitimately enjoy streaming and chatting with everybody. So this is a lot more fun for me than lying down and watching TV. Yeah, Mike. The thing is, like, I've been top 100 before, and like I'm not gonna lie, there are times where, like, the game, like, my interest in the game is just, like, waning. And, like, for the most part with me now, like, I'm just like, I max, and then whatever extra I get is, like, just icing on top of the cake. But the times of me, like, push for top 100, they're in the rear view mirror back there. But yeah, I agree. If I was going for higher placements, I would 100% uh, pick one of my teammates and tell and like just feud with them or whatever. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I wish you the best in getting it for free. Free is always much better than paying for it. So I really do hope that you get Raquel, and she is a fantastic addition to your roster. Also, I think I know a couple players. Yeah, yeah. No, it's all good. And look, there are times. Look, here's the thing. I'll tell you right now. There are times where like I'm not paying attention. Like as much as I should be, and then I like I misclick or I do things. Like I'll do a match out of sequence, and I'm like, ah, fuck. Like I should have paid attention. Like I should have paid attention instead of like sitting there and bullshitting and chit chatting and stuff. But like I said, look, at the end of the day, like I just whatever. I'm gonna end up where I'm gonna end up, and I'll live with it. Just like this shit here, where I fucking cascade every damn time I use fucking live. Yeah, the one thing I can tell you is I not bragging or anything like that, but I always thought that keeping up with chat and playing was like I always thought I was like, oh damn, I'm never gonna be able to do that. Like, like it's kind of like when you go to a movie and you see it's like and somebody can't quite when you watch a foreign movie and you like in the theaters and like you can tell that somebody's not quite able to keep up with subtitles. Uh, I was always worried that like I would always be behind or I wouldn't be able to keep up with chat. Um, it's not that it's not like I'm kind of proud of myself. It's not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I know I don't have like a ton of people on right now, but I mean, I've had much busier, higher viewer chats, and I was able to keep up, and I was like, oh hey, it's not so bad. Yo, you super Stacy. Hey, I gotta tell you right now. A lot of times with me, I have like so much. I have a ton of like background noise, like that like I used to use subtitles like all the freaking time because otherwise I wouldn't be able to hear what the hell was going on with whatever I was watching. Hopefully she won't kick out of this. She didn't. Yay. Alright, one more and then I'm done. Alright, I'll go ahead and use Super Stacy again just to get that 5,000 points. Yay! Change my fucking plans right there, why don't you? Raquel's 3x red putting a hurt on your EO. I mean, like I said, I didn't have any particular hopes of randomly pulling Raquel. I mean, just for the simple fact that, like, you know, getting people on, you know, like, getting debuts is always rough. My hope is always, I was like, look, you know, it's like, let me get close to unlocking somebody with shards. And I'll go ahead and show that off. I know I mentioned, I don't know if you were on here earlier when I was showing it off, but there we go. Feud ended. Yay. Hooray, victory. Hey, Brickley. Yeah, sorry. It's all good. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be the end. But we'll see if somebody else, if we can catch somebody else here. We'll check. We'll double check a couple things before we go. Yeah. So let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Oh, wrong one. I know I saw him here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so out of this bag, I don't have Tori, I don't have EO, and I don't have Rhea Ripley, and Piper here. I forgot she was in there. So my hope, do this so that way she can recover while I'm driving to Costco. Okay. So, the likelihood, I mean, just the way the RNG works in this, there is no fucking way that I'm gonna open up bags and they're not gonna be fucking Shayna Baszler or any of the other low tier characters. My hope is if I can pull Rhea Ripley twice, in some way, shape, or form, and get 40 shards of her by the end of the weekend. What I'm going to do is... Let's see, where the hell was it? Power play prize wall. So I got 3. I don't know where the other 2 are coming from. If, are the other 2 tokens paywalled, by the way?
I didn't get that.
Yes, Siri, I wasn't asking you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If by some way, shape, or form, if it's not paywalled, and I'm not sure if it is or isn't, if I can get the other 2, I'm gonna get, like I said, with, and I know I'm talking about like perfect scenario things. if I can get 40 more shards of Rhea Ripley, plus I get the other 2 tokens here, and they're not paywalled, then I'll have Rhea Ripley by the end of the weekend, and I would be happy. I mean, that's about it. Like, I don't ask for much. Like, you know, if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna. I already have Shayna Baszler at like 5-star silver, and I don't ever use her, so I'm not gonna get this. I mean, if not, I guess I would just do the resource bundles and be pissed off for the rest of the weekend. Yeah, but let's oh, Mike, where are you? Oh, Grant. Oh, yeah, there we go. Grant 0106, yeah. Okay, there you go. I like skipped over it. But yeah, I do, like I said, I wish you the best in staying in top 20. Like I said, just for me, I had a lot going on last night, and like I knew I was gonna be off for a couple hours anyway, and I've had my top finishes. I've had my top finishes. I just was, you know, just wasn't gonna happen. I'm like, I'm fine with that. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I'll use up the rest of my TP to pull someone up, I guess, and then yeah, I'm gonna do the tours later on tonight, and like I said, maybe if I feel like going to Oppenheimer, I'll do that. If let's see, maybe I'll take my folks out this evening. Let's see, let's see, yeah. Let's see, movies now playing. It's not gonna theater info movie. Are they just not gonna show the show times? Hang on. Oops. What is it? It's. I think of it. I'll go Fobo. It's. Why am I like blinking on the damn name? Fandango. Yeah, I was like the wrestler. Here we go. There we go. Use the show times today, so there's Satya Prem Ke Kata, Priyotoma, and I don't know if these are we don't speak Telugu. I have no idea what to see. Satya Prem, aka Satu, is a goofy, good-hearted, good-for-nothing boy in his early to mid-30s who is eager to marry Katha, but is also aware that the girl is way out of his league. She is the daughter of a well-known businessman. Satu's dreams unexpectedly come true when Katha's parents come over to his house and ask for Satu's hand in marriage. From here on starts Satu's tryst to get Katha to fall in love with them, and how in order to keep his marriage, he ends up discovering himself and proves to be a worthy husband, forms the crux of the story, which will not only make the audience chuckle and smirk, will also leave them moist-eyed and overwhelmed as the film reaches its climax. So I don't know, I'm sure my parents probably don't want to see that, but I have no idea if these are, oh, that's, okay, so that's Telugu, so we're not going to watch that, but yeah, I don't know, we'll probably do this. There's We'll figure out. We'll figure something out. But yeah, as always, appreciate y'all tuning in, watching. I hope you had a great time. As always, like I said, I do this because I enjoy chatting with all of you. Makes it a lot more enjoyable to, makes it a lot more enjoyable to pass the time and do these things. So yeah, and as always, this goes on YouTube, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitch at IronSheik84 for more WWE Champions action. And with that, I wish you all a very blessed rest of your Sunday, and I'll catch you around. So yeah, bye-bye, everybody.